let's take a closer look at the warring factions in the 2024 movie Civil War. Even if you've only seen the trailer, you know that there's a group called the Florida Alliance, and a surprising faction called the Western Forces of Texas and California. Based on this poster released by the production studio A24, there's also a group called the New People's Army, and there are loyalist states, suggesting they're aligned with the federal government. So why did California and Texas join forces, despite being at opposite ends of the American political spectrum? It actually makes perfect sense, and there are a few clues that we can pick up on. First, the president, played by Nick Offerman, is serving an unprecedented third term, a significant factor contributing to the conflict. Then, the character Sammy, a veteran journalist, says to the characters played by Kirsten Dunst and Wagner Moura, "They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. They literally see us as enemy combatants." As the movie rolls along, it's the soldiers of the Western Forces of Texas and California that appear to welcome journalists, and even escort them as they advance the front lines into Washington, D.C. All of these suggest that the Civil War doesn't run along the ideological lines of left versus right, liberal versus conservative. The conflict lies between pro-democracy forces versus a fascist U.S. federal government. California and Texas banded together, despite ideological differences, to preserve democratic freedoms. The audience can deduce that the president, to maintain power, must have taken extreme measures, which include extending into a third term and shooting journalists. It's the president's move into an authoritarian regime that led to various rebellions, secessions, and insurrections across the nation. The use of the term Western Forces, despite Texas not technically being in the geographic Western U.S., seems to evoke the broader concept of the West, or Western civilization, where democracy is a paramount value. In this map, have you noticed that the Northeast, including New York, is part of the so-called loyalist states? What do you make of that? If you're looking for another compelling geopolitical thriller, check out our feature on a TV series titled Occupied. It's absolutely rare for even the Russian government to actually react on a TV show where they're portrayed in a negative light. Check out what they have had to say. You'll definitely find it fascinating. For more insights on the latest movies and TV shows, smash the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you in our next episode.